We are going to talk about today is the qualities to manifest. This topic is about qualities to manifest.
As we continue our series, we began on the new year with setting up a resolution so that by the end of the year or maybe during the whole year, we are able to manifest those resolutions that you make. There has to be certain ingredients within you that align with your dreams and desires for you to manifest whatever you dream and desire. Everybody is dreaming. And everybody should be able to manifest that into reality.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't happen. I think every dreamer has not been able to fulfill his dreams. That is the reason why many people do not do it, while some make it. We have these 6 qualities that actually make super successful people accomplish their dreams and desires into reality. And we're going to do that today. You put in the grains in the soil and the soil then with all the ingredients around, with this, the moisture, sunshine, the wind, the rain, and then that one grain becomes a million grains. And the worst thing is people don't know. They have so much to offer, but yet they feel poor in their mind only, that they have nothing. And because they have nothing in their mind and they believe that they have nothing to offer, they are the ones who miss on the opportunity of the nature giving back to them. What did I give today? And how did it make me feel? Did you, by the end of the day, you should ask, did I give anything to anybody today?
Hello everyone. A very good morning to each and everyone. So today we come here again bringing you this live talk show which we are going to talk about today is the qualities to manifest. And today here joining me is Dr. Rajesh Savera. Welcome Rajesh sir. This topic is about qualities to manifest, and you said that it is about taking your desires and turning them into reality. So can you just brief us a little about this topic today?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Dhruv. As we continue our series, we began on the new year with setting up a resolution so that by the end of the year or maybe during the whole year, we are able to manifest those resolutions that you make. And we also went through the whole process of how one has to give time and effort into making sure that these resolutions can be manifested. Now, the biggest challenge is if dreams all turn into reality, everybody is dreaming. And everybody should be able to manifest that into reality.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't happen so. I think every dreamer has not been able to fulfill his dreams. So what is it that is the reason why many people do not do it, while some make it? And the answer lies in a 100-year-old understanding of the human mind. And in that, it was said that first you have to become the material, the quality material for you to become the product that can manifest. And that means that there has to be certain ingredients within you that align with your dreams and desires for you to manifest whatever you dream and desire.
Okay, so it's not just that I desire something and I don't become that container to even hold it. So you mean I have to become, shape myself and go through a process, then become, as they say, it's not you get what you want, but you get what you deserve. So our desires related to the same element that we get what we deserve?
Yeah. You see, mud, mud can make a pot. But you just don't pick up mud from anywhere and make pots. There has to be a mud. Then you have to have the right ingredient, that is the water. Then you need to actually make sure that it is made into a nice dough. And then you have to make sure that the consistency is right. Then it should go on the wheel. And from there, the shaping begins. Means for that mud to manifest into a proper pot, the journey is first its basic nature. If that nature is not there, no way that is going to become a pot. If whatever it does, even the skilled potter, if the mud and the quality of the mud is not right and the ingredients are not right and the preparation is not right, whatever he does, he will never be able to make a pot of it. And that's exactly what happens with us. We want to have so many desires fulfilled. We want to dream about so many things. But we never understand that, are we the ingredient the right ingredient for that recipe to actually formulate into a manifested reality, we have to understand that. And 2500-year-old science about Sunya talks about it and says that first become the material. Okay, before you become the dish, you have to know whether the ingredients for the dish are right.
Yeah.
You understand?
I was just going to ask you for an analogy of it, because what you are sharing here is very different. When we go on YouTube or we search out on the web, yeah, actually at this age there are too many desires which just keep on popping within us. So we find a way to fulfill them, and it's all about getting, like you shared the roadmap, but this is something different. Like nobody is talking about this to us, that you have to become that material. Like there you can go and achieve it, these are the steps, but to work on ourselves, that is something very different. So is it working on ourselves around this concept which was given 2500 years ago?
Absolutely. Everything that you want to manifest out there begins with you first. Okay, so you have to be that person first, and then only you can be able to manifest. If
Okay.
you don't have the qualities of a singer, if you don't have nice voice, if you don't have that necessary ingredients to perform, you might dream to become the greatest singer in the world. It's never going to happen, because that ingredient is not in you. So you should have those basic ingredients within you. And to sum it up into a very, very simple formula, we have these 6 qualities that actually make super successful people accomplish their dreams and desires into reality.
Okay.
And we're going to do that today.
Yeah, so I'm convinced now that why should we go on this journey. So let me tell everybody what are these qualities. So I'll brief them what are these 6 qualities, then we can take them one by one. So the first one is Dhyana paramita, which is generosity. Then the second one is Sila paramita, which is ethical conduct. Then the third one is Kshanti paramita, patience. Fourth one, Virya paramita, diligence. Dhyana paramita, meditation. Prajna paramita, wisdom. So now we'll be taking up the first one, which is the Dana paramita. And I would like you to give us, a definition of what a Dana paramita is. What does it actually mean? So can you take us, like, even what a paramita is? Many people out there wouldn't even know what paramita is.
So param means the highest, and ita means the quality, the highest quality that one should have in a particular segment. So when it comes up to, let's say, dana paramita, dana means to give. Now you see how contradictory it is. We are talking about receiving, but it begins with first giving.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to a shop. Okay, when you want something, the shopkeeper has to give you first something, then only you will give him money, right? Okay, or you give him money first and then only he will give something.
No,
Somebody has to take that first effort, right? So it's so simple that you will not give money first because you don't know how much it is priced. He has to give you the product first, then you'll check the product and then you'll pay him, right? So existence also works like this. It's a very simple transactory process, that what are you ready to offer for you to receive something much better than that. You put in the grains in the soil will give you a tree which has multiple grains. So you have to understand what is your giving. So dana means to give. Okay, and it begins with the same word. Dana means the grains. In Hindi we call dana, is
dana.
Grains. So it's all about the cycle of how a grain goes into the soil, and the soil then, with all the ingredients around, with this the moisture, then everything germinates that grain into a plant, and then the plant is taken care by the soil with the help of the sunshine, the wind, the rain and everything, and then that one grain becomes a million grains. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is why dana paramita, the ability to give. What are you ready to give to this world? What are you ready to offer to this world? Is there something that you have that you can give? And the worst thing is, people don't know. They have so much to offer, but yet they feel poor in their mind only, that they have nothing. And because they have nothing in their mind and they believe that they have nothing to offer, they are the ones who miss on the opportunity of the nature giving back to them. Everybody has something to give.
Yeah.
If you realize and you just contemplate, what is it that I have that I can give? And you'll know that there is so much. Look at our Indian player like Sachin Tendulkar. At a very early age, he wanted to give. What did he wanted to give? He wanted to give something to the country. He was happy playing the game, but many children play the game, but very few people children desire to actually serve the company, country, give the country something bigger. Sachin Tendulkar desired that. He had all the ingredients for that. He made sure he was able to first give. What did he give? He gave his time. He gave his dedication. He gave discipline. Everything he gave under the guidance of a good teacher. He was able to give 100% of himself. And then what he received is all history. And that is why he's known as the god of cricket, right? So same is with Michael Jackson. He, at a very early age, he gave everything. Their whole family, they say the Jackson family, all five of them, they used to give everything for music. But Michael Jackson became something unique because he had bigger dreams and desires. He had already mentioned very clearly that he will be the world's greatest artist. He wrote this for himself at the age of 21, and he did so. So Maradona, you see, at a very early age, he had only two dreams. One is to play for the country. Second is to win the World Cup for the country. That's what he did. You have to be able to give something. Only then will you receive.
Okay. So there are certain questions which come to my mind when you were telling me all of these things. That Dana is not only giving, but how beautifully you quoted, it's all the Indian word where we use the Dana. Because when we read out the other paramitas, we realize that actually it happens like that. When you sow the Dana, now the other paramitas
Yes, they will follow. They will all
it's
follow.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then leading to another thing that so we have to consider it like that. And then you were telling that how these people they show in their desires. So technically, as the grain, like if it the dana is for A type of this tree or something, this is B type. So according to that, it will pop out in the world.
Absolutely.
Like if I just have the dream of playing football like Maradona, it will happen like that. But he sowed a different kind of seed into the world and he stick to it.
Yeah.
So you have to be very clear what you are saying, not just ki, because many people would dream like that. Like the main question where I'm leading you to is that many people do dream, many people do desire, they have these certain goals, but still when it doesn't work out, what goes wrong?
You see a farmer,
Hmm?
he puts the seeds in the soil.
Hmm.
Okay. Then after that, does he go and sleep and come after 1 year?
No.
What does he do? Does he
goes-
visit the farm every day?
He's at the farm.
Exactly.
He's not
Even
going
though
away.
he's doing nothing, he's making sure that the seeds he has sown are not eaten by the birds. The seed that he has sown are not mixed up with the weeds that are growing there. He wants to make sure that his field is clear of any kind of impurity, any kind of thing that will not let what he had sowed to manifest. Isn't that our job? When we sow something in our mind field, we should visit our mind field every day to see, are we getting distracted? Are we losing focus? Are we getting off track of what we had planned for? If you know this, then what follows is discipline, concentration, dedication, and the results are profound because of that. Because you are the farmer of your own mind field and you will reap the crop that is grown in your field. Many people just take it so casually that their purpose in life is so casual that they think that they should just receive. Then it's like growing a jungle. Everything grows in their life and they get lost in their own jungle. They cannot harvest a single crop. They cannot do anything. They know it is okay, but at the end, it is not okay. What they wanted, one specific thing that they did not get. You understand?
Understood. So let's go to the actionable items which are listed here. So the first one is start the day by identifying one way to give your time, knowledge, or a gift. Then second one, offer help to someone at work or home without expecting anything in return. Third one is practice emotional generosity, listen without interrupting or judging. Fourth one is donate to a cause, even if it's a small amount. Fifth one is volunteer for a community service activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, all this is what? This is all the factors so that you have the quality to give.
Mhm.
So you prepare yourself, the day you get up in the morning. What is it that I can offer to the world? What is it? Is there something that I can give without losing anything? If I have, let me give. Maybe you have enough grains in your garden or in your house. You want to offer it to the birds, give it. You want to do something for the dogs that are moving around, give them some biscuits. You can also plan to give a little time to somebody who is old, who needs to listen, somebody to listen to him so that he can share. You give your ears to that person. So you have to give something. Give time. Okay, then go out. I remember when I was young, early in my 7th standard, so the only thing I could give back to my family was time, right? So I used to make sure when my mom used to wash utensils, I used to help her. So that was what I gave her. Okay, so I knew that this I can give. Then during Diwali time, when they used to share, we used to share our crackers. So I did not like crackers. So I shared that also. I gave that also. So all different aspects, my friend used to call me, can you give me some time? We can go there. I used to give. So giving became the nature of mine, and I learned that because of this, I was able to build good relationships. Giving actually is something that people appreciate, if you're a giver. So you can look at it. The society out there is looking for volunteers. Go and help an NGO. Okay, donate whatever you can. Okay, I'm not telling you to give something to a beggar. Okay, maybe that's his profession, but somebody needy out there who needs a little support, somebody who's shivering in the cold, a little blanket that if you have extra at your home, just carrying it along shows that you have compassion within you, you have concern within you, you care. That's a good quality that of crop that is going. You're becoming the material that existence needs. You understand? Every soil doesn't give you the seed into a plant. You have to have the manure, you have to have the quality of the soil to actually help manifest that grain into a tree. You understood? So you have to actually start conditioning yourself. And one of the ways is to cultivate Dhyana as one of the qualities. And everybody can give something or the other, right? Well, you're in the bus, you're sitting and you see an old man. Can you give you a seat?
Yes.
Very easy. You understand? You're in a line. Some person is in a hurry. Can you give him the space to go further? Yes. So many things, you're sitting on a table and somebody, is serving water to you and you realize your friend in the first, you can just a simple act of giving water or glass to that person first and then taking yours is an act of kindness. So people see that. People like that. You're a lady with you, okay, or a senior citizen with you, you're getting down from the car, opening the door is giving him that comfort. What are you ready to give? Every second there is an opportunity to give. This is the most important ingredient to give.
Okay, so I'll ask you a very funny question. I don't know how good it is, but it has come, so I'll ask you. So, as you had quoted Maradona, for example, he's playing the World Cup. Now, the other player also wants to win, right? Now, will he give his opportunity away?
Yeah, very important. Now, what kind of seed is sown,
Yeah.
such kind of the tree will the soil produce.
Because I'm here asking you about the conditioning.
How desperate you are. How desperate you are to give. The same desperation the thing will give you back with. How hungry you are to hunt. So will the prey fall in front of you. It's all you. So when you become desperate, existence focuses on you because it says that this guy is giving everything to it. You see, we are from a culture in India. Only, a sadhu or a muni or a rishi used to sit under a tree doing nothing. And they used to say, even the gods used to shake. This guy is not doing anything, he will take away everything. So even the gods used to come and tell, brother, what is up to you? Why are you not doing anything? Is there anything you want? You ask me, I'll give you. That's exactly the state of a person who is desperate and who's willing to give. He will receive for sure.
Understood.
Yeah.
So we also have here the reflection question. So, what did I give today and how did it make me feel? Did I practice generosity without expecting acknowledgement or reward? How do I define generosity in my life? What's one way I can give? What's one way I can give today that aligns with my values?
Yeah. So these are beautiful questions. I told you last time also. Your desperation is seen in the question. A lost person keeps on asking 10 people, where is it? Where is it? Because he wants to go back home. Imagine somebody who's lost, but he's not asking anybody because he's enjoying his losing his path. So if you really want, you should always hook yourself with questions. Every day morning, you should be starting your journey with question. Why did I wake up today? What is the purpose today? What are the goals I have set for myself? What is it that I can offer today? These questions will actually be the reason that you will have the power, the energy, the vitality for you to act. Okay, so you look at it. What did I give today? And how did it make me feel? Did you, by the end of the day, you should ask, did I give anything to anybody today? Oh, yeah, I did to so many. And how does that giving make you feel?
Good.
Yeah, but no, not for misers. Misers, they give, they don't feel good. Then if they feel that, oh, why did I give? We should have not given, unnecessarily I gave. So that's not good giving.
But misers, do they even have that feeling of giving, or they feel like
If
it
you
has
tell them
been
that you will receive, they will give. But that giving also will be with a miserly thought. So they are greedy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
on one
yeah.
side they're greedy, and the other side they are miser also.
Yeah.
So such people do not receive much.
So, but let's go back to the resolution point. Now you are telling that these are the qualities of the person who is going to receive. At the end of the day, then you're saying they still give because they want to receive. Even if you're not a miser, let's take for example, again, going back to now today's example is Maradona. How do you associate that with him? Like not being miser, but still because you're cultivating this kind of conditioning, doing this conditioning to yourself to receive
But
the path you
no,
had set yourself.
he's not. He just desired. He was not having expectation. There's a difference between desire, okay, and expectation. Expectation means I wanted this should come. Otherwise, I will not do. They don't have expectation. They have a desire.
Okay.
Desire is something that you put into the fire. If it cooks and it comes back, well and good, I'll eat. If it doesn't and it's gone burnt, it's okay because it gave me the warmth. It should be like that. So you should have a desire without an expectation attached to it. If you have an expectation, then that's wrong.
Okay.
Then you will suffer.
Okay.
Like Krishna says to Arjuna also. You
Hmm.
do your job. Who's going to win or who's going to lose? That's not your job. You do your part.
Hmm.
I sow the seed in the ground. I cannot guarantee you that seed is going to germinate. Nobody can.
Yeah.
Technically, nobody can, right? And neither can the earth, neither can the one who is sowing the seed can guarantee. But that's where the magic is. That not knowing, but having a desire and leaving the rest to the circumstances, situations, and the conditions you create, so that even a saffron bulb which grows in Kashmir, when you create the right conditions, you can have that grown in our factory, like in Telangana, Siddhivet factory
Yeah.
also. So it doesn't matter. You can bring in Kashmir around to the place where you want to do. So conditions are the most important for you to manifest your desires.
Okay. So thank you. Now we'll be leading up. So we understand that Dana is the way
Yeah.
to begin your journey. And how do you understand what Dana is? Dana is first realizing that it is by giving that you will receive. That you have to give your something in exchange, because as you said, that's how the universe works. And it doesn't needs to be something which is how do I say, quantifiable, like discipline, my efforts and all of these things are still not quantifiable in real. It's just that I know how much I can give and that much I can give, and if I can give 100%, nothing better than that.
You see, we humans first, kind of foragers.
Hmm.
We used to go to a
Foragers
jungle,
are?
like nomadic
Okay,
people.
nomad.
We used to go from one place to another place, exploit the things there, the fruits, the animals. Then move from there. When we have exhausted that, move to another place, take from there and go. So we always dependent on what resources were available and survived on it. But that required us to move many, many places. Right? That's how we have evolved. But one fine day, this human being came up with a thought that why do these things grow? And then he realized there is something that makes things grow, and that is the seeds. Then he decided, let me see if I can put this in the soil and it can become something. That was magic. That was the beginning of farming. Then he realized, I don't need to wander like this. I can get whatever I want. If I know which area I have to work, I work on that field, I sow my seeds, take care of them, and make sure I have a bumpy harvest, and I then enjoy the fruits of my hard work. He changed his course of action. Now that's where he became a rich man, and now not only that,
He
We were,
manifested it.
yeah, he was hunting in the jungles
Mm.
and trying to find meat for himself. Then he realized, no, there are some species I can rear with me. They can grow with me,
Mm.
and they can become a food for me.
Mm.
Can you imagine? He realized how cows would be helpful.
Mm.
He realized everything was around me.
Mm.
I had to just use it. Today also, everybody has all the resources. Nobody is poor in resources on this world, which is full of resources. It's only the mindset that they have that actually stops them. And the first mindset is not to give,
Mm.
only to ask, give, give, give. So people who are cribbers, who complain, they're complaining because they did not get. People who give don't complain. Have you ever seen a person who is giving, complaining that I'm giving so much, I'm giving so much? I did not get. I did not get. That is why they will complain.
Yeah.
But I have given so much. I have given so much. They will not complain. They will actually be very happy to tell that. You understood? When you shift your mindset from a mindset that wants to receive to a mindset that wants to give, that's the beginning of shift of you manifesting desires into reality. You understood?
Understood.
So that is the important thing. You see now, when we look at DXN, Dr. Lim, if you see how did this man 30 years ago manifest in this big company, a $1 billion company, is because at that time he said that this powerful mushroom, Ganoderma lucidum, is so good, so nice. Why is it not available for everyone? Is it possible for me to make it, grow it and cultivate it and process it and make sure everybody has it? That's what his desire was. He worked towards that desire. He gave everything. He left his job. Whatever pain and suffering, nobody can know, what he went through. But like a seed that gets transformed, Dr. Lim got transformed, and so did the organization. And you see today, because of the Ganoderma becoming something that is an accessible and affordable supplement, which was once upon a time only for the rich and the high class and the noble families, today a common man suffering from cancer or diabetes or hypertension, whatever it is, or just for the general health and wellness, can consume something that was only consumed by the kings and the noblemen. So it was the desire to manifest, but as I told you, the first ingredient was to give.
So we all have that one thing with us, and it's just that when we realize it, then the only thing that we have to do is just go and give it as much as
Yeah.
possible.
Give.
Give.
So let's say, what did you give today morning?
I give today my time. Then I give. Then you can say that I spend time on making all of these things. Then how do I say
No,
that?
so give to somebody. What did you give somebody?
Somebody.
Giving yourself is putting money from one pocket to the another pocket.
So I
No,
mean,
I'm taking
right,
taking
no,
out from
no.
your pocket and giving to somebody
No,
else.
so today I give, like, the show which we are doing is that not me only, it's you and everybody. I'm just part of this giving.
Yeah.
So sharing these paramitas with people out there,
Yeah.
can I consider that as giving of my today?
Maybe after the show you can say that. Not now.
Not now.
So what I mean to say, see, when you look at it, where did it all start? Did I give a little
Yeah.
to somebody today? Maybe while I was coming up, somehow there was an old man.
Yeah.
I helped him. There would be so many opportunities. So try to make sure that becomes your nature. When people look at you, they know this guy is there to help. Okay, he is always there to be ready to help. So be a personality like that. And tell me, would people love such a person?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And love is the only thing that is the most important ingredient for manifesting things that you desire into reality. If there is no love, there is no manifestation. Okay.
So even like a simple opening of the door
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
waiting for
Yes.
someone in the lift,
Yes.
then calling up someone that
Yes.
is it matlab just reminding them of
Yes.
something.
Yes.
So then the day is full of giving.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So the second one is the Shila Paramita.
Mhm.
It's the ethical conduct. So Shila comes from the Panchashila.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell us, the audience here, about the Panchashila?
Yeah. So basically, being a good person, a moral person that interacts with the society, it's like wearing your clothes, not going nude out there. Because everybody is there, right? When you're all alone, you can be whatever it is. But when you interact with the society, you wear some clothes. So these Shilas are like wearing clothes when you interact with people. The first one is, I shall not harm. Because that's not the quality of a gentleman. A gentleman is more towards protecting, more, to guard you. right? It doesn't go and harm people, and especially the weaker ones, that will be very, very bad. So to not harm is a good quality. It's called a Shila. Okay, then second one is, I shall not take something that does not belong to me. It doesn't mean that because it is easily available, I just take it. Like maybe there is a tree which does not belong to anybody, but I go and cut it down. For what? No reason. It was never yours. Don't take it. It's still the existence, nature's thing. Just don't take it. And the third thing is something like, you will not disturb the harmony of the society, okay, or family. If you are a person who does not disrupt the harmony, maybe you don't add to the harmony, but if you're not disrupting the harmony, you are definitely loved. Imagine a neighbor is going, their son is having his board exams or 10th standard exams, and you are aware of it, and you don't want to disturb the harmony of that house. So you make sure that your TV, your audio player's voice is low. So when you suddenly turn this off, the neighbor is going to feel the joy. Wow, what beautiful neighbor I have. You understand how sensible neighbor I have. So that's it. And the fourth one is when you do not speak out of context, or you don't make false claims. Because people who talk much and talk beyond what is needed are exaggerating things, and that makes a very different reality that is not a reality. It forms an illusion, and because of the illusion, there are expectations, and then suffering begins. So that's another quality. When you're interacting with people, speak as it is. No need to add those extra flavors and exaggeration and make small things look big. I think that is a very important Sheila.
The most important.
Yeah. And the last one is, stay in awareness. Don't get intoxicated with drugs, with addictions, intoxicated with pride, ego, and all those things will not let you be a part of a society that wants to interact with you. And if you do not have these 5 qualities within you, trust me, there's no way you will be able to manifest anything into reality. You will not be able to do that. This is one of the most important ingredients. Like if you want to make a gold necklace, the most important ingredient of that is gold itself. So if you want to manifest something from your desire into reality, the most important ingredient is Shila.
Yeah, because why would they introduce something like Panchashila right after the first one, which is giving?
Yeah.
Then giving with, they're saying you have to give. Like, is there a reason to introduce this at the second one? Like,
You see,
giving.
when you go now, imagine you're living in a place where a man comes and he's calling all the children out and wants to give chocolate. You have never seen this man, you don't know this man. Will the parents sell their children to this man? He's ready to give the chocolates.
Is he Santa?
No. He's just coming. Nobody knows him.
Then to not possible.
Why?
Because why is he coming? There's no reason. It's not even Christmas, not even dressed like Santa or anything.
Even if he's dressed like Santa, will you still give? You don't know.
If I don't know, then
You don't know
not
this guy.
possible.
He's just come, okay,
No
and
way.
he's giving some chocolates.
No,
Why?
because we don't know.
Exactly. Only when you have Sheila, you interact, then you know the person, the character, and only from a person who has character, who has proven his character over a time, when he gives, it's okay. You see, you don't know a man and you have fallen, okay. If you're a girl or something and this man is coming to lift you up, you will say, hello, don't touch me. But she sees somebody whom she knows and knows this is good character. She will definitely pick his hand and go with him, right? So at the end, your character is the only thing that becomes the basic ingredient for what you are going to give to be actually start to work. Otherwise, it will not happen only. It will not happen. If the soil is hard and tough and rough, you will have to dig also and put the soil. Nothing will happen in it. Because the soil does not have the quality for even to receive that grain. So do you have the basic quality, the Sheila, for you to actually even to give? Do you even qualify to give?
So if I want to know that the giving is going to be now channelized rightly, I have this checklist that I can go through.
Yeah.
Like my giving, is it because I want to at the end of the day harm, or is it because I want to do what is not mine? Is it because I want to disrupt something? And because even my desires can disrupt, my desires can harm, my desires will take what is not belong to me. And then the fourth one was, it will exaggerate a lot because desires are always something which are in the future, not in the present.
So what happens, Dhruv, when people go for business, they want to do a business meet. Okay, now they want to give something to the people, and everybody is just watching who this guy is.
Yeah.
They are least interested in this guy because they know this new guy is here with something.
Agenda.
He's here to take something from me. Here he is, he's to harm me. He's here to disrupt my first business with another business.
Yeah.
He is now exaggerating too much. What is he talking? Bullshit. I think he has got enough pride. They will not associate with him.
Yeah.
But other way around, they know you.
Hmm.
They've seen you. They believe you. They trust you. Now, after that, when you say something, they'll receive it very easily.
Yeah.
So, your Sheila is very, very important. You have to cultivate this and keep cultivating this always, always.
Yeah.
Even if you do not sow anything in your soil, make sure that you take care of the soil, because someday you will need to cultivate something on that. People who do not, the farmers, if they don't do any cultivation, they still put something and they let the soil live like that. They don't leave it barren. Otherwise, when they need it and they want to sow something, it cannot happen. So you have to maintain the soil. Even your vehicle, if you buy a new vehicle, if you're not going to use it, it's just going to be useless over a period of time, even though it's brand new. Same thing, you have been given a personality. Make sure you use it with these 5 qualities.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you will see people will actually receive what you are there to give. The biggest challenge is whether people are ready to receive what you're giving. Only then you will be qualified to receive what the existence is going to give you.
No, can you repeat that again?
Do you even qualify for people to receive what you're giving?
Okay.
Only then will you be qualified for you to receive what existence will give you.
You have to explain that.
Now, when you don't, if you're trying to give something and nobody is ready to take that, do you think existence will ever give you anything? Because you don't even fit into the criteria of receiving. It will not happen.
What is the recipe? Because you're saying two opposite ways where I'm trying to give something.
You're trying to give, but nobody is taking.
Nobody is taking.
Okay. And this is observed by whom? The existence.
The existence.
Then existence observes that this person is giving, nobody is taking. If I give, he will also not receive. So he doesn't give.
How will that?
That is how it reflects. Existence reflects that way. You are giving and nobody is receiving that from you.
Yeah.
Means he is putting all the seeds in the ground. But none of the seeds is being received by the soil. Existence doesn't care. All the sunshine and the rain and all those things is not going to work at all for that thing. Because the soil only did not receive it.
Yeah, okay.
You understood? It's like, for example, let's take this floor. This is not soil. But you think, no, let me put seeds here.
Yeah. Then it is not going to give me.
And because it's not going to give, existence is also not going to give you anything back.
Yeah.
You understood?
Yeah.
So first you should be the material that, qualifies for somebody to receive what you give, so that you become the material for you to receive what existence will give.
So soil is what you are saying is
Your mind field.
Mind field.
Your mind field. Now again, I'm using the word field, mind as a field.
Can you tell what?
Because
is
this
the
mind is a
field?
huge area. Mind is in sync with the existence. This mind field is the place where you sow all your desires. Then you nourish it and condition it with all your behavior, your effort, your all those things that will follow. You'll see the other qualities. And then all together, these 6 elements, these ingredients, these qualities will help you to manifest all that you desire into reality.
Okay, so if somebody who doesn't knows what the mind, even the mind, mind itself is a very difficult thing to know, but now you're taking them to a mind field, which is not seen by the eyes. So if they want to constantly have that awareness of their mind field, how can you describe it to them? Like,
No,
what
so
is
you
it?
will see as we move forward,
So
you'll
we'll
realize,
realize
yeah,
that.
you're going towards the field.
Okay.
Now
okay.
you started with the grains.
Okay.
You started with the quality that requires for you to even become the person to sow that.
Okay.
And then there's a method and process in which you sow those seeds. Okay. After that, the third one is you will see. But now there are some actionable items also. You should be able to
So I'll
read that out. Yeah.
The first one is identify one habit that doesn't align with your values and consciously avoid it today. Be mindful of your words. Avoid gossip or negativity. Treat everyone you encounter today with respect, regardless of their status or behavior. Commit to an act of kindness daily. Avoid shortcuts, even if they might seem convenient. Apologize to someone if you have wronged them, even unintentionally.
Yeah. This is cleaning up your character. This is building up your character. So a clean character,
Hmm.
a building up character
Hmm.
will actually be the one that people will like to associate.
Hmm.
And only through association you can have transformation.
Hmm.
There's no other way.
Hmm.
So this is very, very important. So these are actionable actions that one has to do
Hmm.
every day or whenever he gets a chance. Okay. Then the next follows is the reflection question for the second point.
So the first question is, how did practicing ethical conduct impact my interactions?
Yeah, beautiful question.
Yeah, very nice question. Did my actions today reflect the person I want to be? Then, are my actions today aligned with my core values?
Mm-hmm.
How can I make decisions that benefit not just myself but others?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're going from only you
Mhm.
to others,
Hmm.
and that's the beginning of the journey of transformation
Hmm.
of your life.
Hmm.
You're moving from that little zone into a greater zone.
Hmm.
Okay. So these questions are good questions. You can always start your journey
Yeah.
with that.
So the third one is, which we are going to take up, is the Shanti paramita, and it is in English said as the patience.
And you have used a very nice picture because people will think Shanti means they will
Very
take some.
nice.
You have
But this
taken.
is because you
Yeah.
had given some examples, so I remember.
Yeah.
Then
This so Shanti here is patience. It's not giving up.
Hmm.
It's getting ready to receive. You understood? You should wait. For that. Now the lion that is actually Shanti
Hmm.
is there. He's not moving. He's not getting disturbed by anything around it,
Hmm.
and he's not disturbing anything around it.
Hmm.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Not getting disturbed
Hmm.
and not disturbing.
Oh, so the previous two were for this, creating this
Yeah.
condition.
Now you are being put in there.
Oh.
It is all stepwise.
But
Now
beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like how it created those two conditions. I thought it was going very
No, it
mild.
always.
It was step to create the conditions first for
Yeah.
me. No, first was the surrounding. Make sure that you enter somewhere where everything is now silent. Then you're saying next was for me to tone down all these impurities
Yeah.
within you. So now you automatically enter to a stage which is Shanti.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
Shanti is very important. Again, I'm telling you.
Hmm.
So now when you look at this lion,
Hmm.
lion has a very clear focus.
Hmm.
It's you look by looking at it's in a mode of hunting.
Hunting.
It's in a mode to receive.
Receive, yeah.
Okay. Now it doesn't get distracted
Hmm.
and it does not distract anything around it.
Hmm.
Okay. For him, only one thing matters: what it is looking at,
Hmm.
because it's going to get that.
Hmm.
How it is going to get, how that chase is going to be, he doesn't know. He's just waiting there. Something is going to kick him. Okay. At one point, that calculation works.
Hmm.
He knows this is the distance where I have to start working,
Hmm.
running. So till that time he'll wait.
Hmm.
Patience is very important.
Hmm.
Now, many a times when he's watching, the deer can go farther away
Hmm.
and he will still wait.
Hmm.
Okay, very slowly it will try to move towards the deer.
Hmm.
Sometimes the deer is coming towards it and it does not move. It just goes low and lies low. So he knows the calculation is happening. The numbers are changing,
Hmm.
and everything is all set for the final action of receiving for its meal, all set for that. And so you should understand Shanti
Hmm.
is totally understood wrongly in
Yeah,
Indian
yeah,
culture.
because-
Shanti, they're saying just be quiet, do nothing. No.
But Shanti is considered a quality of people who are very mild,
No.
very innocent, nothing to do with. They don't have desires, no dreams, just being sitting in one place. Okay, no problem. Something like
No.
that.
So Shanti means get ready to receive. Existence is all set to receive. That is why the earth moves around the sun. That's called Shanti.
Hmm.
The moon moves around the earth. That's called Shanti. All the planets move around each other. Doing that is Shanti. Means they are focused in what they are doing.
Mhm.
People who are not focused,
Hmm.
they are not Shanti. They are in Kranti. They are doing everything else. They are destroying. So such people you should be away from.
Yeah.
You should go into the mode of Shanti.
Yeah.
So Shanti here means focused, dedicated, concentrated.
Okay.
And now you'll see these are very, very important. Now, why is it so important? Now you know.
Hmm.
If somebody is going to be like that,
Hmm.
definitely he's going to manifest his
Receive.
desire.
Yeah.
Definitely he's going to turn his desire into reality.
And that too on a daily basis.
Exactly. He transform himself from the desiring person into a person who's going to hunt his desire. You see?
Hmm.
That's amazing, because then now he's going to achieve it.
Hmm.
He has seen the hanging fruit on the tree
Hmm.
and he's already decided to climb. he's going to pluck that fruit for sure.
Mm.
There will be a lot of things that will follow. But the
Mhm.
most important thing was he had the patience to wait till the time it receives, right?
Mm.
You see, when you sow the seed, you took care of the soil. Okay, means you sow the seed. Okay, that is dana. Then you took care of the soil, that is your panchashil.
Mm.
Then what did you do? Third, you wait.
Mm.
Don't go up and check the whether my grain is there, whether this why it is not giving 1 month old
There is a
plant.
story of a monkey which
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Can you do you want to share that with
the
people
the
out there?
monkey king,
The
you know.
monkey,
Yeah, so
yeah.
there was this monkeys,
Hmm.
in a particular area, and the monkey king said that look at those humans, they have everything like we have an extra tail, they don't even have that.
Hmm.
And yet, they are advanced and they live in a particular area, they live happily, they have family. We still keep on jumping from tree to tree looking for food.
Hmm.
Okay, we are still these people who are wanderers
Yeah.
while they are settled. When will we monkeys settle?
Hmm.
So he says, call for a meeting. Then he calls for a meeting and says, now we form a committee. We have to study what the humans are doing and we have to do it.
Hmm.
So then they decide, one of them becomes the chief and he says, okay, sir, we will do that. Does all the study. And then he comes up with a report saying, we have found a secret. These people, they don't go out foraging for anything because they grow it themselves.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, really? We can also do that. Yeah, it's saying very simple. They just take the seed of the fruit that they eat, they enjoy. They don't throw the seed, they keep it and they put it in the soil, then take care of it, and then they get a tree, then they get more fruits and they enjoy more. The monkey king says, wow, is that so? So we eat fruits every day. Now, hereafter, everybody collect your good seeds and give it to us. We'll have a team which will do the sowing. Okay, so then they select a land and they say, now let's put our seeds there. And now they put the seed. Now, that evening, the king gets a report saying that the seeds are sown. Oh, very happy. They celebrate. Now we're going to settle finally. Then the next day, the king gets up in the morning. He's very much anxious. He calls the people. What is the state? Did we get the tree?
Hmm.
The monkey, that committee members, they say, let us go and check, sir. She goes and check, nothing on the soil, no tree. They go and check whether maybe the seed is gone. Maybe somebody has taken it away. Something happened. They open and check the seeds are there. They make a nice list of all the seeds that they sown. 100 out of 100 are there. Okay, don't worry. They close it. They go and say, sir, nothing grown, but the seeds are there. Okay, very good. No problem. Let's party. They party again. The next day morning, again, he says, what is the scene? Then they say, let me do this and let me go. So then the king says, do one thing. Every day morning, you check whether the seeds are there. Okay, open and check. Okay, so that I don't have this anxiety and worry. So they say, okay, they give. They keep on doing that. The seed starts to rot. There is not a single thing that sprouts. And they say, our experiment failed. Now, did the experiment fail because the seeds are not right? Did the
No
experiment fail because
way.
the soil was not right? The experiment failed because they were impatient.
Yeah.
Only impatient people fail. Patient people always succeed. So, patience here. The lion is a successful killer because it has the most amazing quality of
Patience.
patience.
That is why he's the
Yeah,
king.
he's a killer. A killer has, you see, a sharpshooter sitting at another corner on another building with his gun, very nicely relaxed with a coffee and everything, watches into that very calmly while the other guy doesn't even have an idea what is happening. Puts a silencer in front of his gun, watches it through the magnifying glass, looks into that and sees that, okay, through the telescope, that person is there, aims it, pulls the trigger, job done, packs, leaves again. That's what patience can give, right? It is an easy walk for a person who has patience.
Hmm.
For a person who is impatient, it's all effort, 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 never effortless. You getting a point?
Hmm.
So this is another very important quality that one
Yeah.
should have.
Super duper quality we should
Yeah.
have.
And
in
now,
this.
so let's go through the actionable
Yeah.
item.
So the actionable items are pause and ponder before reacting to a situation. Then second one is practice tolerance by listening fully to someone without interrupting. Third one is choose a minor inconvenience, example waiting in line, and approach it with calm acceptance. Fourth, spend some time contemplating on a situation where patience could have helped. Fifth, start a gratitude journal to reduce irritability and increase acceptance. Sixth is forgive someone who has wronged you even if they haven't apologized.
Yeah. So you see, these are exercises to prepare you
for
to receive.
see.
You see, when somebody is going to give, you cannot take from him. You'll have to wait, na? When existence is going to give you, you keep your hands open. Your chance will come. There are others it is already serving right now.
Yeah.
You wait. You wait. Do not break the line. Do not run here and there. What you have done, you deserve it. Then wait, you will receive.
Mm.
You will definitely receive. So this is preparing you to learn the art of patience so that you can receive. People are not even there, when it was supposed to be given. They're already gone. And then we say, oh, it is not in my fate, because I did not receive. It was meant for you. You left very early.
Mm.
You did not wait. And many people lose like that.
So the most important thing is that you will get what you deserve,
Absolutely.
and you have to wait for it, because you are saying if you deserve it, you will get it.
Yeah.
Now the only part is that waiting part, because that waiting part sometimes makes you feel like you may not get it, but
Then
to
you should remember the monkeys.
the monkeys.
Yeah, don't be like that.
But to encounter that thought coming in is that if you know that you deserve it, then wait. Then there is no other thing.
Absolutely. You
If
should
you
trust
feel-
yourself.
Yeah, if that is not there, and then you will move.
Truly.
So that is the question,
Yeah.
the biggest question you should ask.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so,
let's do a
reflection
quickly
question. What tested my patience today, and how did I respond?
Very good.
How can I cultivate more patience in challenging situations? What situations test my patience the most? How can I reframe challenges to see them as opportunities for growth?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
See, so because at the end, your life is not going to be easy.
Hmm.
There will be challenges. And one of the ingredients that you need to overcome those challenges is patience.
Hmm.
Okay. For you to go in the lion mode.
Hmm.
Okay. You need patience. Otherwise, not possible to be a hunter.
Yeah. Moving on to the fourth one, which is Virya paramita,
Ah.
diligence. So can you just take us through this
So,
one?
Virya means the energy,
Mm-hmm.
the vitality, the life force, the excitement
Hmm.
to do something. If you want something, if you desire for something, if you're not excited about it,
Hmm.
forget it. Existence is not going to give you anything in return. You should have that excitement burning within you. You should always be excited. With everybody, anybody, that excitement should be visible,
Hmm.
because existence hears through multiple years.
Hmm.
Through every person, existence will listen. So
Hmm.
make sure the world knows, your board, a vision board
Yeah.
is where you're excited to write about it. When you're talking about it. Your excitement will decide what kind of virya you have. Virya means the vitality force, the energy force, because you want something to be born, something to manifest. For that, you need the life force. You'll have to blow in that life force into that thing. Okay, so your dream, your desire, you need to actually blow life into it. And that will happen only if you have virya. And virya means basically the
Energy.
vitality, the energy. But virya also comes from a root word called vira. Vira means a brave one.
Brave one.
A lion is a brave one.
Hmm.
Okay. Sitting there, it is not meek and mild. Even in patience, it has the virya, it has the energy of the brave person to face whatever comes and not give up. This is where you don't give up. You actually not only stay, but you stay focused on the thing that you want. Just lying there will not help. Lying there, still attentive and focused to achieve what you want to achieve.
Hmm.
That is virya.
So Veer is also considered to be someone who faces the situation and does not run
Absolutely
away from
not.
them.
How? If you run away, then you have given up. If you have given
How
up,
would
how
you
will you
define
receive?
Veer? Like, what is it? What is the
You
definition?
see, it's like this. When the clouds are dark, when the lightning is on, you should be ready to receive.
Hmm.
What is going to come?
The rain.
Exactly. Get your containers out and fill the water. But you say, hey, forget it, leave it, and nothing happened for 10 minutes. These clouds are coming and they are going, nothing is happening. Then you go and sit in the house and say, when the rain will come, we'll see. But by the time the rain comes, it is come so strong
Hmm.
that even if you're carrying your container also gone. So are you prepared to receive when it comes in abundance? Many a times people it's taking a glass of water. You want to drink a glass of water and there is a waterfall. You try taking the glass in the waterfall to fill up and drink. You cannot even fill the glass.
Yeah.
Because it comes with so much force and abundance that every time you feel it's still empty.
Hmm.
You don't know. You find the most weakest stream for where you have to drink. You
Hmm.
understand? So when existence delivers, it delivers in abundance.
Hmm.
It does not delivers in penny. Okay, it is not that way. It actually works in a many-fold times what your effort is. But then, are you prepared to receive? Are you brave enough to receive it? Are you strong enough to receive it? Your patience will test, and your virya, the excitement to receive, should be there. If you're not excited, you are not going to receive anything for sure. Trust me. As Jim Carrey said, he was excited when he wrote $100 million check rendered for his acting services. He was excited every day. He watched in his purse that this is what he's going to receive. That excitement never died. So when he went and did his stand-up comedy in a small party show or something, he was doing little things, but his dream was big.
Hmm.
His desire. He was every day. He was contributing towards that dream, and exactly till the time where the expiry of his check, 1 month before, he got the contract for Dumb and Dumber, and he became that he got that $10 million that he asked for in his account. So, are you brave enough to continue doing what you believe in and not give up anywhere? That virya, that excitement should be there.
Yeah, I think so. When you tell these things, na, everybody out there, and especially me, the mouth is watering because when you are saying it happens like that,
Yeah.
you are actually giving us those secrets
Yeah.
and the keys and how to not way away from your path. Like wait, and it's not penny, and that's a beautiful thing. I mean, if you are not that miser universe, it's okay. Come with the whole force.
Yeah.
I'll wait for it, and then it's just making our heartbeats go more, much more. So thank you for sharing this, because looking at things this way will make us realize that we will ask ourselves the most important question: do you want those penny little things, or you want to wait for that big check?
Yeah. So then you should do that and prepare yourself to receive big. Okay, because you are going to receive big, then prepare yourself to receive big.
Yeah.
People want to, when it comes, I will receive. No,
Hmm.
it's not going to be that way.
Preparation
You
is
just
the key.
prepare yourself, keep yourself ready that this is coming my way. This is going to happen. This is why I have to be prepared. I'm going to be brave enough. With the people will laugh at me. People will say, what mad person, there is nothing happening in the sky, and he's come up with a big container as if he's going to fill up the whole container with water.
Yeah.
And that guy, the others are just sitting there watching him, and then it rains. And this is the only guy that fills up the whole container, goes back with water, while the others are still struggling. So you should understand that when you put in the effort, you put in the quality of material out there, you should be able to know that this is the mode of receiving, and that excitement, that virya should be there.
Yeah.
You should be brave enough to receive. If you're timid to receive, you will not be able to receive.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You have to be brave enough to take responsibilities. You have to be brave enough to guide others people, brave enough to give something more than that, brave enough to follow your Sheila. All those things needs bravery, brave enough to be patient enough. So the last one will always be the one that is necessary for the other three also on the
Preceding
top.
one.
Yeah, preceding one. All these are interconnected, and that is the material. Now you understand why I was giving you example of the dough of
Yeah.
the pot.
Yeah.
You need the soil, you need the water, you need right consistency, you need that person putting his legs on it, the potter, and making into the right dough before it goes on the wheel, where it will be carved into a pot. And then you'll see there was nothing, just mud. Now it's a pot. The pot that is either filling water or storing gold coins. Who knows what it is?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. It's just beautiful to realize that there is a formula out there, and that formula, if you follow it, you are going to able to just get it, receive it.
Yeah.
It's not something random. It's not something which happens once upon a time. It can happen to you. The only way is that more time you spend on the formula, studying the formula, you will be able to solve all of it.
Yeah, it's a technique, Manifestation is a technique, like flying an aeroplane. Every day a pilot is not trying to fly an aeroplane. He knows to fly an aeroplane. He's going to fly it every
Yeah.
time. The others can learn it, and they can also fly,
Hmm.
right? So once you understand these stepwise methods of manifesting reality, okay, from all your desires and dreams, you can manifest it for yourself. You can teach others to manifest it for themselves also.
Yeah.
You understand?
would
So
be
it's-
very
yeah,
good.
and that's exactly what it is. So
Yeah.
we are talking about something that is 2,500
500 years
old.
That's
you-
the most amazing thing,
Yeah.
that at that period of point, and then we know for sure this is from the Indian culture, right?
Yeah,
And
India.
then the golden bird, which we used to call it, makes sense, complete
India
sense.
was the most affluent civilization that ever existed. Okay, and the formula was that because this was done by everyone. Everybody dreamt, everybody desired, and everybody manifested whatever they want.
And following the Panchashila, and then having that patience and everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So the whole culture was based on these
Yes.
six
Yeah.
qualities.
Yeah.
And then that is why I think it was yesterday you were saying that this place had always has this problem of overflow.
Yeah.
We never talked about having the
Abundance. We lived in a world
always
of abundance. Yeah.
that this happened, that happened, this happened,
We
which
were
was a
never
good problem.
in a situation where we did not have something. We always, even if we got little, we made sure it became many.
Many.
If we had 1 or 2 cows, within no period, the person made 200 and 2,000 cows out of it. He got a handful of grains, he made a whole sack full of grains out of it. Everything they knew how to multiply. Guys, today we live in a world of so much challenges, but it's also an opportunity out there. The
Yeah.
more the challenges, the more the
greater
opportunity.
Yeah,
Right?
more the
That means now if you have a penny in your house and you invest that penny in the right thing, that penny will become $1. The dollars will become more dollars. So it's time for you to embrace prosperity through the practice, and that self-development practice. And this is the 6 qualities that you should cultivate within yourself, so that you are able to manifest whatever you desire. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
now
you
let's
for
do the question now.
Actionable items.
Yeah. Oh, actionable items. Yeah.
Yeah. Choose one goal and break it into small actionable steps.
Yeah.
Complete one step today. Replace one unproductive habit with a positive one. Set a timer and work with focus on a task you have been procrastinating. Create a affirmation to boost your motivation daily. Create a morning routine that energizes you. Commit to learning a new skill for 15 minutes daily.
Yeah. This is where you check your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Excitement. If you cannot do all this, there's no
Then no
excitement left.
energy.
You're a dead person.
Yeah.
And existence does not give anything to the dead.
Yeah.
It takes away from the dead.
Yeah.
Even the body that it has given, it will take away.
You mentioned something where you have to blow in the life into your
Yeah.
desire.
So
I mean, a desire, would it not come with life itself?
no, it has to be, if it's yours, it
Huh?
should be fed with your umbilical cord. It should be delivered through you. Okay. See,
Isn't desire which, sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah.
but isn't desire what will give me that energy
no
to
desire.
reciprocate it back again into the desire? You're
No,
saying
but
we have to blow
you
life
have to
into it.
you have to do the feedback system, right?
Okay, can you
Okay.
explain that?
Like
Because
for
it was...
example, you are now breathing normally,
Mhm.
but when you are underwater, you cannot breathe like this.
Yeah,
You'll have to change your breathing pattern.
Yeah.
You'll have to come out, breathe again, go down again.
Yeah.
Right? You manage
yeah.
your breathing there. When you're in the mountain,
Mm,
you cannot breathe like this normally. You'll breathe more deeper.
mm,
Depending on situations, you have to change your ways. Right? When you talk about manifesting reality,
mm,
okay, and then what you're not feeding that with the energy that is required at that very moment. Maybe the early phase needs a lot of your excitement. Later, maybe it just becomes casual when it manifests, or it's manifesting. You're closer to manifestation. It's like before you see somebody, it's like you see your mother after say 100 years. How will you run? The first run is super fast. It's going to be the maximum effort for the first. As you come close, you're already dead, but you still will run. That kind of energy do you carry for the goals and dreams and desires that you have? That is Virya. That is your bravery. Do you have that? And if you don't have that, then no way you're going to be able to do that. So when you see the questions, the reflection questions will help you understand whether I do have or no.
So the reflection questions are: am I putting in consistent effort toward what truly matters? Okay. What one habit or mindset shift could help me stay more disciplined? Did I put in my best effort today towards something meaningful? What distractions did I overcome, and how can I stay diligent?
So these are the things that you should do the self diagnosis for, and then with the analysis you should be able to get rid of those that distract you. Okay, and then stay focused, and that's where the next one comes in.
So the fifth one, which is Dhyana, paramita, meditation.
Yeah.
So please.
Yeah, so dhyan, dhi means using
Yeah.
all that you had in a vehicle so that it goes to a particular target. Now, our target is to achieve and complete what we dream for and desire for. So, are all the efforts or all the thoughts or all my behavior and everything, my patience and my virya, my energy and everything, is it all directed to that thing that I'm aiming for? Is where you go into dhyana. So, dhyana has to become your nature. But one who has to be in dhyana, it's not easy for the mind because mind has two qualities. One, it's a wanderer, so it wanders here and there, it gets scattered, right? And second thing is it is always destructive. Mind likes to be this and that. It doesn't stay in one place for a long time. So when you collect all the mind, okay, that is like concentration, and then put it on one act, that's focus, you are able to cultivate dhyana. And so here comes the practice of shunya, because it's like you do something which will make you capable of doing something big. Like you go to the gym, you lift those weights every day, so that when you have to lift a 50 kg weight out there in the society, or someday it's a part of your job, it is not difficult for you. It becomes easy because you have done that every day in the gym. You have got the strength to do that. So same quality when you do dhyan. When you practice meditation, you develop the quality of getting everything that is scattered out there and put that into the focus to achieve what you want to. So dhyana will help you make everything from the top to bottom, all the four. Like first we started with dana. So dhyana first starts with you giving time. Okay, it starts from there. Giving time, your effort, your energy, sacrificing everything you're giving. These same 15 minutes, half an hour, you could watch the TV. You could have sat with friends and had a cup of tea. You could have done so many things. But a person who's learning to sacrifice has sacrificed everything to sit with himself. The first person to give is himself. Okay, and he's giving himself. So that is first dana. Then dana is followed by second Shila. Sitting there, he's following all the Shila and making sure that he's able to concentrate on his own behavior, the way he's sitting, the way he's interacting with himself, everything, not cheating himself and being true to himself. And after that comes
this one, our
Dan,
Shanti,
Shila and Shanti, the lion. Now he's focused in the act of observing the breath. He's focused in the act in counting the numbers. So now he's focused. He's the lion. Now he's waiting. Okay, and observing, right? And at the time, after that, he has the energy to remain there and do that over a period of repetitive counting, 9 to 0, 29 to 0, 99 to 0, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, no count, just observe, scan, look at the part. He is completely focused in only one part. And that is through the breath, he has entered into a state of awareness where he is only doing that, scanning. Okay, now he is able to do that because he is in dhyana. And such a person, we say, he is already practicing meditation. So when he gets out of meditation, he does the same with his job. He does the same with the dream that he has, the desire that he has. He cannot see anything else, only and only his dream manifesting into reality. So very, very important.
So dhyana is, again, you first took this dhyana, then went to the dana part, where we give our time to sit in a place, go meditate, and then it is your shilas, where you follow certain principles around that place, then becomes your shanti. So first it is, how do you associate this back again, like from bottom to up? Is it all again connected, like
all
you have said?
interconnected. Now
like
the beauty you'll see,
because you went from
top
to bottom.
Yeah, now we are on the
you
fifth one.
got me again from the bottom to this.
Yeah.
So it's not just one way, right?
No,
It's not one way.
When you make a road,
Yeah.
is it really one way?
No, two way.
Exactly.
It
You can go
depends
and you
if
can
it is
come.
one way.
No, unless until the police comes in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the road doesn't say
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Only the police
road
says it
never
is one
says.
way,
Yeah.
right? Road is always for both ways. You can come like this, you can go like this. So when it has 2 points, you can make anyone the starting point and anyone the ending point, right? So some people set the goal as the starting point and work reverse. Some people set the goal as the final point and work from here starting. It's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own ways.
Okay. So now we are going with
To
the actionable
actionable
items. First, use guidance and explore the meditation practices.
So we have
Yeah.
Shunya to offer for that, yeah.
So actually, the reason was not just because Shunya, but there are so many things out there, like different kinds of meditation. So you have been into this field. So I wanted to ask you that the guidance is actually needed, because first it was not known. Now the meditation is so much known that if we want to search out there, so how do we know that this is the type of meditation which will help me cultivate these qualities and then take me on a journey from where I turn my desires into reality?
So when you look at meditation,
Hmm.
the one that everybody else, as far as I know,
Hmm.
always has some, you can say, sadhan on which they do the sadhana.
Hmm.
Okay, that
Hmm.
means they have an object on which they perform. It could be music,
Hmm.
it could be, breath that they force into. Okay,
Hmm.
they do, so they need something
Hmm.
always.
Hmm.
Okay, what we are talking here through Shunya is nothingness.
Hmm.
When you are able to focus on nothing,
Hmm.
you can focus on anything.
Yeah.
You understood?
Yeah.
So when you know this power, then you are fearless. Because you're fearless, there is no anxiety, there is no worry.
Hmm.
Because there is no anxiety and worry,
Hmm.
you are able to deliver the best of you.
Hmm.
Right? So this is the key. So
Hmm.
when you look at Shunya, why
Hmm.
I say the Shunya, other practices are already sense based.
Hmm.
We are not seeking sense based. We are seeking where there is no sense.
Hmm.
There is absolutely no, even the thoughts are not there.
Hmm.
When you are able to stay in that no thoughts zone, no sense organ or zone, then you are in that absolutely nothingness. And because you can stay there when nothing is there, you are ready to risk everything
Hmm.
to doing something, even if you get nothing out of it. And that
Okay.
kind of
So that is
dedication,
powerful.
yeah,
That
that is
is
powerful.
powerful. That is
You understood?
very powerful.
Yeah, when you have zero, not even the slightest expectation
So
from
you're
the
saying
act.
the quality which you were talking about, do it without the expectation.
Yeah.
That also needs to be cultivated.
Cultivated. You cannot
Okay,
just say,
okay.
I will, okay,
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Because when you think
Yeah.
that I am doing this without expectation, the thought itself is an
Is it
expectation.
expectation?
You understand?
Because even before you had told me about the Bhagavad Gita is very popular here. We know the verse that do your duty without expectation, but it was just like, what does
no,
that even mean?
nobody will understand. How can you do something without expectation?
Yeah, I mean, doing is an expectation.
It's like you working in a job, but don't expect your salary.
Yeah,
How long will somebody do that?
not long.
Yeah, you are a great singer, but no applause from the audience. Don't expect that. How long will you sing? Expectation will always follow the act.
Hmm.
But when you understand that you can still be there when there is nothing out there, okay, nothing that you're receiving, and you cultivate that through Shunya practice,
Hmm.
and because you have nothing to lose,
Hmm.
nothing to gain,
Hmm.
you only perform your duty.
Hmm.
And because you are now programmed like that, you become fearless.
Hmm.
And then you become that very ferocious lion who's going definitely for a kill.
Hmm.
And you are able to manifest reality.
Yeah, because we do experience that Shanti when we practice the initial stages. Then the second one is dedicate 10 to 20 minutes daily to meditation practice.
Yeah.
So whatever you find out, whether it is shunya, whether it is still something else,
No,
but
it should not be sense organ dependent. Because
then
every
you
sense
are
of,
caught.
because if it's related to thought, if your practice is focused on a thought, if a practice is focused on any of your senses, all these five senses, do not practice that because that is not meditation, that is relaxation.
Okay.
And we are not here to relax, because you should relax only and only after
After
your
the kill.
goals have been achieved, after that thing that you desired has manifested. Till that time, there is no room for relaxation. In Shunya, we do not relax. We are super active. We are full of energy. Why? Because we have to achieve that state of Anuttara Samyak Sambuddhi. We have to achieve that highest state where there is nothing beyond that I can still do. Reaching that state where nothing is beyond this state is what we call success. And hence, this practice, through practice of Shunya, why again I'm trying to tell, because this is reference based. We are talking from references. Okay. I'm not trying to position Shunya in a different way. I'm just trying to say that this is it. And this has been so. Okay. If you practice on any other method which involves either your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, your skin, your thoughts, finish. You will have expectations. And that will be the biggest reason for your failure.
Yeah,
Okay?
what you are saying makes sense. So, I mean, I hope everybody out there had understood it. So, continuing, choose one routine activity to do mindfully. Can you explain the word mindfully? What is it mindfully?
Yeah,
Or
means remember the lion when it is going to hunt. other than the deer that it is watching, it doesn't see anything else. His mind is fully occupied in that object, nothing else.
Okay.
That's doing your activity mindfully.
Okay.
Okay,
Understood.
giving 100% concentrating attention on that little thing. That's it.
Hmm.
So it could be anything. That's where you actually cultivate this also in Sunya practice, where you do nothing, not even think when you're practicing. Okay, and observing. So you're practicing mindfulness when you're practicing Shunya. So it's all about not just practicing, but cultivating and making it into a habit. Okay.
Okay. So fourth one is observe your thoughts during meditation, note them without judgment, and let them go.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
Then fifth one is reflect and accept things as it is. The reflection questions which are mentioned here. How often do I take time to reflect and be present?
Mhm.
How much time did I spend on practicing meditation today? Was I able was I able to stay present, or did I feel distracted? What can I do to make meditation a part of my daily routine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is very, very clear,
Clear.
straightforward. Now let's go to the last one.
Sixth one, the paramita,
Yeah.
called wisdom.
Yeah.
Can you define the pragya paramita
You know,
and wisdom?
yeah, the king
Hmm.
had 4 children,
Hmm.
and out of the 4, which one will he give the throne to? Depends on which one was the wise one, not which one was the elder one. Technically, if he is a good king,
Yeah.
wisdom is always the ruler.
Hmm.
Wisdom is the one that helps you to choose between right and wrong. Wisdom is the thing that will help you to get the other 5 qualities in action. Wisdom is the most important. Then that wisdom comes from life experiences, either by seeing people, by getting inspired by people who have done it, by making somebody an idol and following that idol, getting influenced by stories that people have written down or spoken. All those things will help you cultivate that awareness and wisdom. And even through the practice of Shunya, you can have that. So wisdom is the ability to decipher right and wrong. Like today, I have a dream and I have something that I want to manifest, but my friend just called me and I have to go for a movie. Now I have a class to attend, which is aligned with my dream, okay, my desire, and I have a friend and I have to go and watch a movie which is not aligned with my dream and desire. My wisdom will tell him, no, we cannot go. I'm not coming for the movie. That is wisdom. It acts in a split of a second. But if you don't have that wisdom, you'll get in an emotional trap. Oh, let me do this later. This I can do the training later also. My friend, he's come from US. I have to go and watch. There is no way emotions can, put you into sacrifice mode. Only wisdom will tell you that's not even sacrifice, that's your duty and responsibility towards what you have actually taken care of. Right? Like a farmer that visits his field every day, observes the field, watches if everything is right and wrong there. If something is wrong, takes away the wrong, making sure that right remains. That's exactly what your awareness is. And your awareness actually visits yourself, the mind field again, where you have sown certain ideas and concepts and your dreams that you want to manifest into reality. Your awareness visits that mind field and checks everything is okay. If not, then tries to take away the things that are disturbing that particular thought process.
So that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. That went very deep. But maybe after covering the actionable items, it will be more clear. First is spend time journaling about what brings meaning to your life. Study a book or teaching to apply one principle to your daily life. Third, practice self inquiry by asking questions like, what is my purpose today, like you had mentioned? Challenge a belief or assumption you have held and explore other perspectives. Fifth, attend a workshop, retreat, or lecture to expand your understanding.
Yeah.
The reflection questions are: what illusions or attachments am I holding on to? How can I use wisdom to make better choices for my growth? What insights did I gain about myself or the world today?
Yeah. So when you're wise, you see yourself and the world as one. And then because you're wise, you know that you have to give. Because you're wise, you are able to actually then, follow the Shila, because you want harmony, you want to build up something. Because you're wise, you're able to cultivate Kshanti, the patience. Because you're wise, you're able to do for the fourth one is
Fourth one is this Virya.
Virya. You are able to put in that energy and vitality. Because you're wise, you are able to meditate. And because you're wise, you know that wisdom is the only thing that matters. So first is wisdom. Why you're doing, what is the reason for that thing that you're doing. I told you, here begins your journey of setting up the resolution.
Yeah.
Last time we did the resolution. Many people say resolution. But why are you doing this resolution? What is the reason for doing that? Here is the beginning. But before that wisdom for you to make that resolution, there are the other 5 qualities that you need to first build within yourself to even qualify to have the wisdom to make a resolution. If you cannot do all that, forget your resolution. It will just be a fantasy, a dream, which will never get fulfilled. You will fake up your dream. Maybe you wanted to buy a good car, a most expensive car, and you could not make it. You'll cheat yourself by buying another fake car and showing that this is it. Okay, just to make sure that the world has got to know.
There is a
You'll-
movie where a guy carries a car door and he's sitting on a cycle.
something like that.
People are
something
like that.
So you'll fake if you cannot make.
Hmm.
And I think that's not the way you
So what
manifest
about that
reality.
quote, fake it till you make it? What is that? This
That's good for the US people. I don't think for us it makes. We don't fake it, we make it.
yeah.
We make it because we believe in it and we are of this material that we can make it. So technically you being a material that can make whatever you want to dream and desire for is what is needed. And these 6 qualities are going to be the cornerstone for you to manifest that.
So the next one is which
So these are more like exercise, right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
these are more like exercise. So the last bonus thing which we have added for people out here is the bonus of integration or integrating all the paramitas.
okay.
So like we did these 6. Now we have put down the actionable item how you can integrate all of these 6
Beautiful.
in your 7 days.
Yes.
So the first actionable item is reflect on your week. Which paramita resonated with you the most?
Yeah, very good.
So every day you can dedicate one paramita to like on the first day I'll do this one which is the Dhyana. Actionable, which is the actionable part. Not necessarily you limit yourself, but today, Monday, this I will do. On day 2, it's going to be Sila. That what is it that the act of kindness or something which was going wrong and I held myself back. I knew that this harm, the thought to harm is coming. I did not do it. Then the third one is Kshanti. Was it that I was able to sit in patience or wait in a line? Maybe just going out in a line on purpose on a bank line, just taking your passbook, something like that. Then the fourth one is your Virya. Then cultivating the energy by doing some certain activities which are listed. Coming to the fifth one is your meditation. Dedicate that day. Then sixth one is your wisdom to studying or something. And then that is why we ask that which is the one you resonate most with.
Yeah, beautiful.
So second, create a simple plan to continue practicing one paramita daily or weekly.
Yeah.
Third is write a gratitude note to yourself for your efforts and progress.
Yeah, you need those whistles, this clap for you to continue going, so have gratitude for yourself, clap for yourself, appreciate yourself, even if you're all alone, you don't need another person to motivate you. You should be the reason for your motivation.
Yeah. The reflection question here is, how have the 6 paramitas impacted my life this week? How do I practice the paramitas with more focus and move forward? That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that's it, Dhruv. We had a long session, but
Yeah, a long one. So at the end,
any issues?
any issues?
What? All cameras? Only mine working, so I'm the only one there.
Yeah.
Dhruv's cameras is already.
Okay.
So there was a camera that just shut down.
No problem.
Anyways,
we can just announce what is.
The audio was there. Audio is clear.
When did it stop? Okay.
So no worries. So I can do the closing for this.
Yeah, please.
So technically today we just shift the roles. I become the host now and Dhruv becomes the guest only on audio. So the fact is that we did today a very important, talk. And this talk was to make sure that you become the material that can manifest whatever you desire and dream for in reality. And this is possible. It has always been so. And so if you spend some time in listening to the podcast, taking certain notes and making sure that you can bring that into practice in your life, those actionable items, those questions that will keep you thirsty for you to go on going on the path for manifesting your things that you always desire and dream for, I'm sure you will be able to see the magic what the world and the universe is out there to offer to you. And trust me, it is so magical that the only thing that you can experience in this life is happiness and bliss when that magic happens. So trust on your gut feeling, do what is required to do, follow the 6 paramitas and make sure they are the quality, and then have a very strong resolution, a desire which everybody around you, including yourself, is reminded every moment. And then you will see how it manifests. And this year is the year of manifestation. So manifest whatever you ever wanted in this year. So thank you so much, Dhruv, for arranging this.
Yeah.
And
Thank
we'll
you
see
for
you
coming
with
and
another
joining.
Tuesday or so with another
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that time maybe I'll be.
And I like the way you coined the word soul.
Soul. Yeah,
As-
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So if only my audio is there, or you can just share
Yeah, so
about soul.
Dhruv come up with this particular department that we are doing this program, these educational series. It comes under the Sunya Open University Learning, SOUL, which is basically giving back the soul of education. India always believed that personal development is the key ingredient for anybody to acquire any skill set or to become proficient in any profession they choose. And the soul of all that is your personal development, working on yourself. And I think with a nice department, Shunya Open University Learning, this particular program also, this podcast was a result of that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're going to have more of the souls coming,
Yeah.
and more of these topics that will come.
Yeah.
So again, thank you so much. So when you put a soul into something, it
Yeah.
starts to live. I think
Yeah.
this Open University Learning will be a very good option for people to upgrade themselves and get access to one of the greatest ancient wisdoms that ever existed. And let's not forget the person who is giving this all to us, our most lovable guide, patron, Dr. Lim. Okay, without him, this is not possible. So let's also have some gratitude given to him, that thanks to his effort to bring back ancient wisdom of India back to India, and through Shunya and through the soul programs that we will be doing, we will be able to share what belongs to India to Indians, and not only Indians, I'm sure to the world at large. So thank you again. See you again next time.
See you.
Namaste.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.